and complete a request. All done? Great. It's kind of weird how I had to leave the village to cook the steak for him. But sure. So it's like totally the village is quite fire advert. Has a great fire aversion, don't they? Yes. So yeah, I just confused the two guys. Ah, Squirt. Complete my quest already, have you? Eat my thanks. Smells delicious. Wahaha. Now that you helped me, I got another little favor to ask you. You know, everyone is doing their own little thing to help Kimura out. But sometimes they need a helping hand. Well-armed one, if you know what I mean. Wahaha. How about lending one to your fellow citizens if you happen on the chance? After all, certain relationships strengthens Kimura. Start hub questing yet? Hunting with friends is always a treat. So is hunting alone. All that really matters is that you're hunting. And now, Swamp Family? Some nights Master Mongo's drinking with Outer Fugan and Master Hojo at the hub. They were Kimura's best hunters in their youth, and they're still fast friends. God, they're all so cool. I want to be like that someday. When we grow old, let's spend our nights drinking at the hub too. Yo, Durgan, are you going to the hub? That place is kind of like a place for grown-ups to hang out. Because they serve, you know, drinks, grown-up drinks. Alcohol, you big goof. That's why kids can't go in. When I'm a bit older though, when I'm like a man, take Komitsu out for a drink and give her the grand tour. I mean, not like that. Think I want to take Komitsu out on a date? No way. Somebody has to show around, so she's just gonna get lost, yeah. She'll get lost all by herself. Little ducky. Anyone to talk to? Oh my god. So, Guildmaster Hojo passed by here a short while ago and said, keep doing what you're doing. I think I earned respect of our eldest and most venerable villager. It seriously pumps me up. I'm now ready to take on any threat to the village's security.
How are things?
Gog? This feels like a really memey translation. I'm not sure how this game series normally is. I'm kind of paranoid now. As if I wasn't paranoid right to begin with. But that's neither here nor there. Oh, I want to turn this into you. Monster fluid.
Come again.
What's up?
Is that on a weapon yet? You determine which style suits you and which weapons will be effective against each quest target. Certainly area Best Plaza where you can test everything out.
Hey.
I find my apprentice Nakago on the second floor of the Gathering Hub. He's a bit of an odd duck, but I can vouch for his skills. He'll be like Kojiri, who's equally talented. You'll be spending a lot of time doing Gathering Hub quests so you can put your trust in your work. The Tatara steel we produce here in Kimura is prized by people wide and far. All manner of weaponry is made from it. It's far superior to that made from iron and more common forms of steel. That is why, Durgan, you must treat your arms with care. The name of Kimura depends on it.
Hey. Are you foraging or upgrading?
Letter gives... Geologist. Increase the number of times you can use a gathering spot. Allows you to gather 1 extra time from bone piles, 1 extra time from gathering points.
Some hunters literally take hours. I'm used to waiting.
Allows you to gather 1 extra time from mining outcrops. So I hope having, say, level 2 also allows you to gather 1 extra time from bone piles. Because... well, it's just simply only one's in green, so I'm worried. Botanist. Extends the time until your stamina cap reduces by 50%, 100%. Prevents it from decreasing. Jesus. That's nice.
What do you need?
Fortify. Increase your attack and defense when you fall in battle. Disable for some quests. Can be activated twice. Useful if you get your ass kicked, so you're a bit tougher in the second attempt, but I kind of prefer to just begin with. Temper increases attack power after being knocked back. Attack plus 10 after activation. That happen a lot. Increases defense. Resistances will also improve as the level increases. Defense plus 5. Defense plus 10. Defense plus 5%. I didn't see the percent initially. Bonus plus 10. Up to level 7. Diversion. Increases detention drawn when attacking a monster. Activates skill effect. Okay, so it's you being the tank. Okay, so that could be like an engineer's gear in something. Wouldn't be surprised to see like Sid wearing that in a game or something. This doesn't look too bad, but that headpiece looks so dorky. Headpiece made from Azuro's parts, popular with hunters of frequent Yokomo village. Item sturdy, the design is pure Yokomo, made with a distinctive Yokomo design. Azuro Ghost's derived armor that highlights the material's texture with a plain design. Like armor made from Azuros, designed for hunts in wooded mountainous terrain. I could probably make most of those.
No problem.
We'll receive following scraps. Scraps in excess of your capacity will be sold. Yes.
Right, let's get cracking. No problem. Right, let's get cracking.
Nice.
My hammer's ready.
Okay, major upgrade. This is doubled. This is doubled. This is increased by 10. So that's kind of insane.
Haste makes waste. Take all the time. No problem. Gotcha. Gotcha. Right, let's get cracking.
Okay. Now I added an extra 2 onto the model. So, these have increased, gone up by 12 times. Very nice. Oh, I just noticed.
Are you forging or upgrading?
Ooh. A sword that blends Azurgo's plate with ore, used by strength-focused barbarians.
No need to hurry. There's plenty of time. What do you need?
Perfect for budding hunters. Simple and dependable bone shield. Bone sword. Azuki sickle. Blade made from Azuki tail. It's surprisingly easy to use once you get used to it.
Waste makes waste. Take all the time you need.
Secta Nua. Sword carved from Nahabra parts. Its feather pattern is both stylish and sharp. Hunter's knife. Simple yet functional sword and shield beloved by hunters for ages.
My hammer's ready. What do you need? My hammer's ready.
Probably should give one of these a try. Ooh, a Zuki blade. Zuchi. Bone cleaver. Iron sword.
Now get hunting.
So, I'm gonna call this here. I'm rather tired now at this point, so I'm gonna go get some sleep. I sincerely hope you've enjoyed, and I do hope you join me again. This is a game I'm gonna keep trying at. I need to get used to how it plays. I keep expecting to be, like, when I swing, to be able to adjust more. Like, even if I'm spamming, to be able to pivot more and adjust. That really isn't a thing. Far as you used to say, Dark Souls. Which does allow for that, or Sekiro, which again allows for that. This doesn't. At the very least, I can use a dodge roll as an animation interrupt, and if I screw up, at least fling myself out of the way. Well, at least have the chance of doing so. So anyway, till then, I hope you've enjoyed. Ooh, actually. Oh, I can make this gear for him. A Durgo's rifle. A rifle-shaped blunt weapon. Doesn't fire anything, but a Palamut's safety. Aww, I wanted my dog to have a gun. Stop or my dog will shoot. It protects the neck without obstructing the eyes and nose. Azurgo's derived chest armor with good range of motion and fit for all terrains. That does look cool though. That actually looks really fucking cool. The adorning bones are the mark of a fearless warrior. Tough looking torso armor. Brutish headgear that's just a monster skull. Light and durable. Primitive weapon created from monster bone. Can be chewed on by canines. Had armor that was nearly discontinued after wearers were mistaken for Juros. Bought armor that may cause the Juros to mistake the wearer for his young. I got to send mom pictures of this. It's just so cute. Okay, and now. Oh. Fuck. But yeah, this is just... I remember my friends talking about this and just being like, you know, there's a fashion aspect of dressing your animals up, and like I didn't get it at the time, and I really do now. God, that looks fucking awesome. Excuse me. But yeah. Awesome. So is there like random stuff you could find in the village? No, it doesn't seem so. How did you become an official hunter of Kimura? I started studying under Master Utashi so I can become a hunter myself. I'll train real hard. Hey, since you're training under Master Utashi longer than me, it's okay if I call you Chief? Seems cool, right?
Lend me your ear.
Oh, hello, Durgan. You're officially a hunter now. Congratulations. Your physical aptitude was always superior to your intellect. And it suits you well, I think. I'm going to keep making poetry. Bring my emotions into words just as I've always done. Kimura Hunter, before your weapon unsheaths, grill your steak well done. A poem dedicated to you, lovely isn't it? Cinch for a poet of my caliber. My prodigious ability scares me sometimes, or sort of a rampage to be honest.
Careful out there.
Oh, I'm talking to you.
Good to see you.
Welcome, Durgan. That fine weapon of yours sure looks heavy. You're finally a hunter Kimura. It's really something. It's good luck for you.
Okay then.
Listen, you know what they say. You are what you eat, so a good hunter should eat good food. All the food here in Kimura is fresh and nutritious, no complaints there, so just eat your fill of it.
Later.
An army marches on its stomach, and all that. Greetings and salutations. I am Shrube and I run the Buddy Plaza here. Welcome. Now that you are a bona fide hunter, allow me to welcome you to the Buddy Plaza. Buddy Handler Lori will give you the rundown of all things Buddy. If you hire Buddy, you'll get a trusty battle companion to aid you in all your hunting endeavors. Feline Chief Korgigashi is top cat when it comes to managing the Meowcenaries. You can count on any buddies you have on standby to hunt for materials or hunting monsters. This ferry goes to the training area. What? There's because you're hunter now, doesn't mean you can start slacking on training. And Rodine, when I first saw them in the initial thing, I initially just missaw them as the Genshin Impact femboy. And, well, since I was saying it to Ting earlier, yeah, I've also run into lewd stuff of them as well. There's some good stuff there. It's a trader from outside Kimura. Every good hunter needs a stock of good items. No matter how obscure, she'll probably have what you're looking for. You'll find the buddy board here where you can manage your buddies. There's more like it all over the village. Maybe you've already seen one. If you hire any buddies from war, you can manage them here. Anyway, every day the buddies here work their tails off to get stronger, better and stronger. That's about all I've got for you. If you want to know more, you'll have to talk to everyone yourself. The area where all buddy-related facilities are located is called the Buddy Plaza. Here you can hire and train buddies, as well as obtain monster materials and a variety of other things. Everything here has to do with buddies, so hire one and look around. So I can get materials just by hiring them and leaving them on standby?
Have a look around.
Hey Durgan, I heard you're a Kimura hunter now. Congratulations.
Yep.
So Yori, I guess. This is the the Buddy Scout here. Now you can here you can hire trusty buddies who will accompany you on your hunts. They're all great too, and eager to help you, join you out there in the field. Come by whenever you need something buddy related,
See
okay?
you later. Hello.
Buddies are hired at Buddy Scout. Or you can find new prospects for hire every time you embark on a new quest, so check off and see if you find a buddy you like. Buddies can be hired from Yori, the Buddy Scout here in the Buddy Plaza. Yori will have 7 new Palcos and Palmoots to choose each time you return from the quest. If you ask Yori to look for buddies with specific characteristics, he'll scout them out and bring them next time. A limited amount you can hire. To make space for new, you can dismiss them. So we can just like create them and he will scout for ones that look like it. It's like the same system they have for the people in Precious Daggy. But kind of like the same system they have in Final Fantasy with the Hirelings. Final Fantasy 14 with the Helpers. How did Master Tashi's quest go? Master Tashi was so excited about it. He said he'd been working on it for more than a year. What was you say? My numero uno pupil will be a hunter, I know it. Even before you said to become one. I never doubted you either. But I guess Master Tashi knew you succeed more than anyone else.
Drop by any time.
Well, Durgan, you're a hunter now. Well done. I'm Gorgiyashi. I've been charged as chief of feline affairs in Kimura Village. Years prior, I served as Elder Fugun's Palico, and undertook many a hunt. Now I command the Meowcenaries. If you are ever curious about the Meowcenaries, feel free to ask me about them any time. Mere lions endure the ages. How long do you live? Come to see about the Meowcenaries, have you, Durgan? I'm afraid they're still readying themselves at present, but don't worry. Send word to you later when they're done. Presumably after the tutorial. Shrine. It's not yet broken. Argosy? So the Argos is a ship from Greek mythology. Jason and the Argonauts. Medea as well. Well, it's not in Medea, but that's the continuation of Jason's story. It centers on Medea. Basically, Jason was this great Greek hero. He went on many quests. He had to get the Golden Fleece off this one king. So, I don't remember the general gist of it. Focused more on him getting the fleece itself rather than journey or what happened thereafter outside of the Medea stuff. But when he got to that king, he was with the Argonauts. They sailed there on the boat, the Argos. He had to perform different trials. Aphrodite bewitched Medea to assist him. Gave him hints and advice and whatnot on the trials. Like, he made him plow a field. And I think he had to fight both these enemies with a weapon. So Medea assisted him in that. Then he had to plow a field. Or he had to fight these enemies with a severe handicap, I think. Then he had to plow a field by himself. But since he didn't kill those enemies in the first place, I think he could use them to plow the field. And then he had to plant these seeds. But they weren't seeds, they were dragon's teeth. She tipped him off to it beforehand that they would turn into an enemy when they were planted. So he planted them and then baited them into attacking each other. I think he confused them somehow. But the king was never going to actually hand over the Golden Fleece. So in the end, with Medea's assistance, he stole it. And they escaped. Medea mutilating her brother and killing him in the process to cover their escape. In Greek mythology, in Greek belief, they believed that however you were buried would determine your afterlife. So, when she mutilated him, she didn't just leave his body on dry land. No, she threw him into the sea. Meaning, they gave up the search, their chase after Medea and Jason to try and rescue as much of the guy as they could. If he was missing an arm in the afterlife, he would forever miss that arm. If he was only 2 chunks in an eyeball, that's all he'll be in the afterlife forever. That's why in Oedipus Rex, when he rips out his own eyes with brooches, it's so that even in the afterlife, he can never gaze upon his parents. Such is his shame. So, but yeah, the Argos was Jason's ship. Getting the Golden Fleece was probably just one of his adventures. He probably had numerous others involved with it. I'll look it up here. Where's Wikipedia? Just there's other stuff here, but I'm like, I don't know the free, open source status of it. He was married to the sorceress Medea, who was actually the descendant of Helios, somewhere along the line. Not direct descendant, but it could be great-grandchild or something. Yeah, granddaughter of the sun god Helios, and niece of Circe. And she's often depicted as a priestess of Hecate. I've heard that there's different pronunciations of Hecate. Hecate is another one. I'm going on Hecate, but Hecate is the one I've first heard, and it's got a posher twang. Oh yes, I remember this bit here. Teacher did cover Jason's early life. Peleus, Aeson's half-brother, was power-hungry and sought to gain dominion over Thessaly. Peleus was the progeny of a union between their shared mother, Tyro, high-born Tyro, the daughter of Salmanius, and the sea god Poseidon. In a bitter feud, he overthrew Aeson, the rightful king, killing all descendants of Aeson that he could. He spared his half-brother for unknown reasons. Aeson's wife, Alcimede had a newborn son named Jason, whom she saved from Peleus by having female attendants cluster around the infant and cry, as if he was stillborn. Fearing that Peleus would eventually notice and kill her son, said to me, I've just forgotten how I said her name a moment ago, Alcimede, sent him away to be reared by the centaur Chiron, Chiron. She claimed that she had been having an affair with him all along, but was fearing that his ill-gotten kingship might be challenged, consulted an oracle, who warned him to beware of a man wearing only one sandal. Many years later, Peleus was holding games in honor of Poseidon when the grown Jason arrived in Olcus, having lost one of his sandals in the river Anuros, wintry Anuros, while helping an old woman, actually the goddess Hera, in disguise, to cross. She blessed him, for she knew what Peleus had planned. When Jason entered Olcus, present-day city of Volos, he was announced as a man wearing only one sandal. Jason worried that he was the rightful king, so informed Peleus. Peleus replied, "To take my throne, which you shall, you must go on a quest to find the Golden Fleece." Jason readily accepted his condition. And the builder of the Argos was called Argus. Also, Hercules is the Roman version of Heracles. Heracles is the original Greek version of the character. The Romans stole most of the Greek pantheon, or the Greek mythos, and put their own names to it. Zeus became Jupiter. Ares became Mars. This kind of thing. Heracles became Hercules. Another way of remembering it to differentiate, because Hercules has been attached to the Greek version, Disney. An easy way of remembering it was the Romans believed that the southern tip of Spain and the northern tip of Africa, in the Africa case it's off to one side, but the little tip at the end of Spain that juts down towards Africa? Yeah, there's on the other side there's a jut up towards Spain. They believed that was the Straits of Hercules, that Hercules himself was holding those pillars aloft, sheltering the Mediterranean Sea from the wilder ocean. So while they had ocean access, the sea wasn't, the waters there weren't nearly as wild as they could have been. So, way to remember it, Strait of Hercules. Heracles, the Greek version, was actually a member of the Argonauts. I did not know that. Acacius, Admetus, Argus, Alantia, Aegeus, the winged Boreads, Zetus, and Calais, the Dioscuri, Castor, and Polydeus, Ephemus, Heracles, Idaeus, Adamon, the seer, Icenius, Meleager, Melengir, Orpheus, Peleus, Philocates. Is that the Heracles trainer, or just I'm thinking of Hercules, the Greek version, the Phil? Oh. he was actually given Hercules' bow. Hercules' bow, apparently, at one point. And this guy's story ties in with Odysseus. And he was also there at the sack of Troy. Telamon. I want to say that there's a character in WoW with that name. And the last one was Tiphys. Tipsies. Tifsis. The helmsman. And actually, during the visit to the island of Lemnos, during the visit of the Argonauts, the women mingled with the men, creating a new race, the Minae, M-I-N-Y-A-E. Minanes. There's two different spellings, M-I-N-Y-A-N-S and M-I-N-Y-A-E. Jason fathered twins with the queen. Hercules pressured him to leave, as disgusted by the antics of the Argonauts. He had not taken part, which is truly unusual considering numerous affairs he had with other women. Yeah, the characters are often odd. I remember hearing the same thing about Gilgamesh. He shames Ishtar for her sexual escapades, including rape, when he's also raped. So it's kind of rich coming from him, but maybe it's just a fuck you. You know, it's doesn't be a... you know, it's just the shit on Ishtar. But, so yeah, there's a lot more to his story than I knew of. They kind of abbreviated over all this just to focus on him getting the fleece. Huh. Okay, I'm just reading the ending here. I thought there's actually multiple different ways that Medea and Jason escape. He then sailed away with Medea. Medea distracted her father, who chased him as they fled, by killing her brother Asphyratus, A-P-S-Y-R-T-U-S, and throwing pieces of his body into the sea. Aethys stopped to gather them. Aethys, the father. In another version, Medea lured Asphyratus into a trap. Jason killed him, chopped off his fingers and toes, and buried the corpse. In any case, Jason and Medea escaped. But Medea was viewed as a barbarian. She was the daughter of the king of Colchis, modern-day Black Sea coast of Georgia, which is not a Greek city-state. So, as not Greek, she was a barbarian. And as such, his oaths and vows to her mattered for nothing. So, while he had sworn to be true to her and to be a dutiful husband, he ditches her after having 2 kids with her and goes on to try and marry a princess. Our teacher insisted upon calling it a feminist play. I always wanted to raise my hand and be like, stabbing your sons to death to get back at their father, where does that fall in? Because that's what she does. To get back at Jason, she kills the prince. She manipulates the king into giving her more time. Basically, he knew her history. And he was like, yeah, it's not healthy for you to stay around. Leave. Could I have time to get my affairs in order? I have 2 kids. Fine, you got a day. And he leaves. So she uses this day to conspire to kill him, his daughter, and her 2 sons. She gives a gift of this beautiful golden dress, I think it was golden, this beautiful dress to the princess. She pulls it on and immediately starts screaming and writhing in agony. It was poisoned. Potent contact poison. The king rushes in and grasps his daughter and joins her in writhing on the floor, dying. Meanwhile, Medea is chasing her sons around the house, catching them and stabbing them to death. The chorus is outside, ineffectually pounding on the door. They're only the chorus, they don't really have any input on it. And then Medea flies away on a dragon, taking refuge at another guy's place, who she manipulated into letting her stay. He didn't know any of what was going to happen, and gets killed by Jason, who I believe then gets to kill Medea. Again, I'm not sure where murdering your children to get back at your lecherous husband really falls in there, but I don't know, maybe sons are different. Ugh. Anyway, Argos. The Argosi. And I've also heard of Ussi too much in the sex thing, so yes, I want to get at its Argossi.
Ah,
Good day to you. You're under the village of Kamura, are you not? Please, excuse my sudden intrusion. I am Rodine at your service. As you can see, I'm a trader traveling the seas from a far land to the west.
yeah.
I'm making a stop in my travels here, so I may trade with the people of this wondrous village. Trading here is a marvelous activity now. Trading is a marvelous activity now. This is where people of various settlements mingle through goods. Very profound. Maybe a while before I can open up shop, but please feel free to drop by at any time. Farewell. Do come by if you wish to enjoy the wonders of travel and
Very
trade.
well. You wish to trade?
Day to you, by conscience. I see that you yearn for the most spectacular trade, do you not? Well, else I must yet prepare. You have my word, I shall inform you when all is in order. If you only wait a short while
Until
longer.
we meet again.
So, sorriness aside, I'm gonna call it here. I'm fucking tired. That's cool. Isn't the Guildmaster on something like that, but, you know, actually living? Oh, shit. Small sport. Can I not even climb up here? Don't put shit clearly accessible and then not let me access it. Yeah, I'm gonna just write it off. I wanted to see if I could talk to this guy. Anyway, I'm gonna call it here. I sincerely hope you enjoyed. I'll be playing more tomorrow, and we'll, Okay, just so my turn to whatever way they're facing if they aren't locked on. But yeah, I'm gonna call it here. If there's anything to tell me, please let me know. Till next time, love and peace. Do keep in mind the backlog. This is coming out in nebulous time in the future. After, you know, this series as a whole will be starting sometime after the last set of Sekiro. Either, you know, same day, or weeks, months later. It depends on how much the backlog preceding it is built up. So we'll have to wait and see on that front. But anyway, I sincerely hope you've enjoyed this. If there's anything like to tell me, let me know in the comment section below. And until then, love and peace, baby.